With college basketball's regular season wrapping up, we're starting to get a stronger picture of what the tournament would look like if it started today. So as far as one seeds go, Gonzaga would most likely be the #1 overall seed if the tournament started today. They have a strong resume even with a loss last weekend. Following them would be Arizona, who also has an extremely strong resume. They've only lost 3 times this year. They've kind of separated themselves. Following them is Duke. Duke has a very hot streak going on right now. They won the ACC regular season. They're led by breakout star A.J. Griffin and Paolo Banchero. And then the 4th #1 seed would be Baylor, who with a win versus Kansas last weekend has really cemented themselves shooting up into the top 4 teams. As far as 2 seeds go, Auburn, who was a 1 seed for much of the season, has fallen down in recent weeks with a couple of losses. Kentucky has had some injury issues, but they've kind of been on that 2 line all along. Following them is Kansas, who is probably off the 1 line for good with following their loss to Baylor last weekend. They've kind of become second dogs in the Big 12. And then our 4th 2 seed would be Purdue, who probably has virtually no chance of being a 1 seed at this point, following their loss to Wisconsin earlier this week. As last 4 in goes, San Diego State has a strong net ranking, strong resume. They would probably be in if the tournament started. It just depends on how the Mountain West tournament goes. Following them is Indiana, who has struggled recently, and if their struggles continue, they would probably continue to fall down that line. Rutgers has strong wins. They beat Indiana earlier this week. They have a strong resume. They just have a low net ranking. And Loyola Chicago, who was top dogs in the Missouri Valley this year, lost the regular season. They find themselves barely in at the moment. So with that, back to you all at the desk.